Hello and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. No good can come of this. Once again, we're in Christchurch, where the traffic lights are giving pedestrians the chance to show off their competitive edge this summer. Because they're attaching iPad-like devices to 3 sets of traffic lights in Christchurch, which will enable people to play ping pong with a player on the other side of the road while waiting for the lights to change. Now, it's bad enough people walking around with earphones in their ears and texting at the same time trying to cross the road, let alone people trying to... I mean, don't get me wrong, I like an interesting traffic light. I like the ones that look like Kate Shepherd that they've got in Wellington. That's nice. But at least you're actually looking at the traffic light and paying attention. I see bad things. I see pedestrians ping-ponging themselves across the road, against vehicles. I mean, this is Christchurch we're talking about. Home of the boy racer. No good can come of that. And this is how the zombie apocalypse begins. Mutations and vitamin deficiencies caused by consuming genetically modified and genetically engineered crops are being debunked by a new academic report. Isn't that just all the way? It's always the way. Every single disaster movie you've ever watched, there's a whole lot of experts saying, don't worry, there won't be a giant earthquake. There won't be a mega global storm. It can't happen. The magnetic poles can't change. And then the next thing, exactly what they said couldn't happen, and one lone expert warned about, that's what happens straight away. Bang! Like that. Like 10 minutes later, that starts happening. The floods come, the dams break, the wave washes over everything, asteroid hits. So what I'm saying is people will happily, now they've heard all these experts, tuck into their genetically modified and genetically engineered crops, and before you know it, zombie apocalypse. See, I've watched a lot of zombie movies too, and none of them have ever started that way, from eating Monsanto corn. Just saying, it all sounds all too plausible now, doesn't it? I'm confused about this Fiji 7 situation with Jared Hayne, and I'm superficially confused about it. Here's why. I don't have a problem really with Jared. I don't care about Jared Hayne at all. I thought he was an Australian league player. Turns out he's Fijian, apparently. So, not an Australian league player, not an American footballer. He doesn't look, to me. Am I being racist by saying that he doesn't look particularly Fijian in that photo? Mind you, that's a Fijian coach. And he doesn't look particularly Fijian either. So, I think I'm just a horrible racist like Stephen Adams. That's what's happened there. I mean, I haven't called anybody a quick little monkey, but he doesn't look Fijian to me. I can't help what I think. Finally, I think I like this guy's style. We had boxer Joseph Parker in the studio this morning, in this very studio, sitting right over there. He takes up a lot of space in the studio, Joseph Parker, being a heavyweight boxer. Anyway, so it's the Parker attack and fight, and David Hay has come out and said, this is David Hay here, he's come out and warned Joseph not to take Tappen too lightly. And I don't think he is. But I was impressed, not by the comments, but because he's gone from cornrows to that. That's what happens when you take your hair out of the cornrows, I think. or you stick your finger in an electrical socket. And I like that. So I think that I've isolated out the hairstyle there. That, I think that, what do you think? Would that work on me? Is that, hang on. I've got to, if I'd use proper hair, maybe, and not just printed it out. There. Can you see it? What do you think? A change of brand for too radical? Maybe? Maybe. I'll put that to one side, and then if the rest of the world's trends catch up with David Hayes' hair fashion, it's kind of like the bloke from LMFAO, isn't it? What's his name? He's got a funny name. Whatever happened to him? He went on Australian Idol, or Australia's Got Talent, or The Voice Australia, or whatever it was, and nobody ever saw him again. Anyway, thanks for having me at Periscope, me and my hair. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Who knows what I'll look like then.